Hey traders, welcome back to the channel. If you have ever opened TradingView and felt overwhelmed by all those tools on the left, don't worry, you are not alone. Today, I'm going to give you a complete walkthrough of every single tool on your TradingView chart. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how and when to use each tool like a pro. And don't skip ahead. There are some hidden gems in here that even experienced traders sometimes overlook. Before we get started, make sure you check out the link below in our video description. Alright, now let's look at the top menu bar on TradingView. This is where you control your chart layout, add indicators, create alerts, and more. Here is what each button does. Okay, let us get started with the home dashboard icon. Clicking this leads you to your home page of the My TradingView, as you can clearly see. Next to it is the search icon. This search icon is used to search any asset you want to trade. You can clearly see it listed here. Here are stocks, funds, futures, Forex, crypto, indices, bonds, and many other. So depending on the type of trader you are, you can simply search it in here. Let's say you are a Forex trader and want to trade the Euro USD pair. You can simply search the symbol for Euro USD, and here is the pair appearing here. The next symbol you see at the top of My TradingView is plus sign, found directly after the search icon. This plus sign is used to compare a currency pair with another currency pair. Let's say this is our chart for this actual currency pair, Euro USD. It wants to be compared to USD GPY, which is another currency pair. Simply click on this plus sign, then select the currency pair you want to compare the actual currency pair with, which is USD GPY in this case. Click on it and exit. You can see the change on your chart. This candlesticks is for Euro USD, while this other chart is for USD GPY, which is the pair you wanted to compare it with. So that's good for that tool. The next tool we want to talk about is our time frame selector. Since I'm currently on the 4-hour time frame, is why you see 4-hour here. But once you click on this 4-hour icon, you see a variety of time frames. So depending on which type of trader you are, swing trader or a scalper, you can choose the 1-day time frame if you are a swing trader to make your analysis, or you can come right down to the 5 minutes or 1 minute if you are a scalper. But it is good to note that any time frame below the 1 minute, it is left for a premium plan. Since I'm on a free plan for this video, I can't access any time frame lesser than the 1 minute. The next icon you see at the top of My TradingView is this candle icon, which is very important in technical analysis. For most traders, we are used to these candles when we want to do our technical analysis, but clicking this icon gives you a variety of ways in which these candles can be displayed. Like for example, clicking on this line displays your chart in line form. So depending on what suits you best for your analysis, you can simply choose from this icon. Our next tool on My TradingView is this indicator icon, which features a list of all types of indicators My TradingView provides. Though there are some that come with a premium plan, but even with a free plan, you can still have some indicators. Even strategies, if you don't have a strategy, you can use the one on My TradingView. Let's say for example, you want to use the auto flip extension indicator. You simply click on auto flip extension, and here is it that appears automatically on your chart, which helps you with your analysis. Next, we have indicator template, which is this icon with the 4 small squares. Indicator template. This icon lets you load indicator and chart style template. This is perfect if you use the same setup across different assets. Next to the indicator template is your alarm system. This is your alarm bell. It helps you set price alerts, indicator based alerts, or even trend line crossing alert, so you never miss a trade opportunity even if you aren't in front of the chart at that moment. Our next tool at the top of my TradingView is the bar replay tool. This tool helps you replay past price action as if it is happening in real time. It is amazing for backtesting your strategies or learning from past market moves so as to refine your future entries. But it is good you have in mind that this tool is only available for a premium plan. After the bar replay icon, we have this left and right arrow, which is simply used to do and undo things on your chart. Like for example, I put this trend line here. You want to undo it, you press the left. You want to redo it, press the right. And that's just for this left and right icon. Next, we have the saving template. This icon here enables you to save your chart in any way you want to save it. After our save icon, we have another search icon with a little strike on it, which clearly tells us to search for drawings, functions, and settings. Like for example, I want to enter a long position. You can simply type in long here, and here is your long position that comes out. Simply click on it and place the trade you might want to trade. Yes, we have our settings icon, which helps us customize our chart appearance, trading panel, colors, and scales. You can even turn off wicks or grid lines if you want a cleaner look. So it all depends on what you want. Next, we have our full screen mode. Once you click on this icon, you enter the full screen mode, and if you want to exit, you can simply press escape on your laptop. And next, after the full screen mode, we have our screenshot icon, which allows us to take a snapshot which can be downloaded as an image, copied to share with our various community, or shared as a link depending on what you want. And last, at the top of my TradingView, we have this our publish icon, which allows you to publish it to your community on my TradingView. Okay, now let us get started with tools found at the left of my TradingView. At the very first position, we have our cursor tool, which is simply how you interact with your chart. You can choose from cross, dot, arrow, demonstration, or eraser, which you can use to wipe drawings you already made on your chart. As a pro tip, I can personally tell you to use the crosshair when you want to draw support and resistance, since this keeps everything aligned perfectly. As you can see here, I'm clearly using the crosshair. You can clearly see how it aligns date and price. Next, we have the Trendline tool section. This is your bread and butter for technical analysis. In this section, you will find Trendline itself for drawing support and resistance trend direction. Info line, which shows price difference, time, and percentage between 2 points, as you can clearly see on your chart. Still in this very section, we have the extended line, which you can use to mark the support or resistance level in long term in both directions. and a horizontal line, which also plays a similar role to mark support or resistance in both directions for long-term analysis. We also have a cross line, which we can use to pinpoint an exact point on our Forex chart. Another important tool in this section is our parallel channel, which we can use to mark price channels or breakouts in our Forex chart, as you can clearly see. After our trendline section, we have the Grand and Fibonacci tools, which is where it gets more interesting. The Fibonacci tools is essential for many traders. Here we get access to Fibonacci retracement, which is probably the most used tip tools, which helps you find pullback levels, as you can see on your chart. We have Fibonacci time. Next, we have Fibonacci time zones and arcs, which is more advanced tool but useful in swing trading. In my personal opinion, I will say if you are not used to Fibs, then it is better you stick with retracement and extension first. The others are more advanced and will come with time. If you are a pattern trader, then this section is probably for you. One of the most essential tools here is our head and shoulder pattern tools, which is used to clearly mark out any head and shoulder pattern you will see on your chart, as seen here. Still on this very section, we have our Elliott impulse wave tools, which is great for traders that use the Elliott wave theory. Do not be surprised that even the most experienced Forex traders do not make use of this section. But you as a beginner, even if you don't make use of this section, it is useful to use these tools to practice identifying structure. In our next section, we have our predictions and measurement tools. Here, you will find long and short position, which is ideal for backtesting trades with our required risk to reward ratio. This one is our short position tool, which is mostly used when selling. And here is the long position tool, which is mostly used when you want to take buy trades. We also have our forecast tool, which you can use to map out where you think price will go next. We also have our bar patterns tool, which we can use to copy bars in a particular range, as you can clearly see here, and can be pasted somewhere else for other technical analysis. Still on this very section, we have our price range and date tool, which we can use to measure movement, especially after major news impact. Here is another important part of my TradingView, which makes your charts more attractive and interactive. We have the annotation tool section. Here you have your brush, which you can use to draw particular shapes on the chart, or highlight, which you can use to highlight particular sections in the chart. Still on that very section, we got arrows, which you can use to show where you think price is going up or down, as you can see in your chart. Still talking about these very arrows, you can use them to demonstrate where there is a huge push to the upside or a huge push to the downside, depending on your context. And if you want to change the colors, you can click on their shape and click on this bucket pens and change it to blue if you want, or green, depending on the color that suits your visuals. Aside from these arrows, you also have the shapes section, with the rectangle being the most essential tool there, which you can use to mark consolidation areas on your chart for better analysis. Also, you can make use of the path tool in case your price chart is breaking highs, as clearly seen on these illustrations. This section is very important when it comes to making explanatory videos or making your chart clearer and more attractive. Next, on the left of my trading view, we have two other important sections, which is the text section and the emoji section. These sections allow you to insert text or images on your chart. This text section lets you insert or pinpoint text at given areas on your chart, as you can clearly see in this video, or you can see insert anchor text at particular areas of your chart. Or coming to the emoji section, you can choose from a variety of emojis depending on what you want to illustrate on your chart. I often advise including as several emojis as you can, because this makes your chart attractive and easier to read. Also, pinpointing text or adding emojis at particular levels reminds you of what to do at that particular point. Still on the left side of my trading view, our next tool looks more of a ruler, and that's exactly the role it plays. This measure tool helps you measure the number of pips in a particular movement. Let's say from here to up here. This measurement is 183 pips on Euro USD. Notice that the number of pips depends on your currency pair. Our next tool on the left section of my trading view is this small search icon with a plus sign in it, which, as you can see stated, is a zoom in sign. Once you click on it and you click the particular section, highlight the particular section which you want to zoom in, and that's it. You get a clearer and more detailed view of that very section. Once you're done, you can simply click the very sign but with the -1 in to get things back to normal. After the zoom in and out sign, we have the magnet icon, which comprises of the weak and strong magnet. This lets you snap your drawing tools to the closest open, high, low or close of the candle. In my personal opinion, I will advise you turn this on when you want perfectly clean lines that align with candle bodies or wicks. Next, we have our keep drawing tool, which allows you to use the same tool repeatedly without needing to reselect it. Like for example, let me make use of this trend line. Once you select the trend line you want, you can keep drawing it multiple times without needing to reselect it. So that is the main use of this keep drawing tool. Next, we have the lock all drawings tools. This tool prevents your drawings from moving accidentally. You might want to use this tool once your analysis is complete, so nothing shifts by mistake during scrolling. Our next tool is the hide all drawing tools, which temporarily clears all drawings from your trading view without deleting them. Notice how all my drawings on the chart disappear once I click on this tool, and once you click it again, all your drawings will appear immediately. Obviously, the last tool on the left side of my trading view is this our delete icon, which temporarily deletes the latest drawing on your chart. Or if you want to delete all drawings on your chart at the same time, then you can simply click on this first line. Since I have 5 drawings on my chart, it shows remove 5 drawings. Once I click on this, all them disappears permanently. But in case you clicked on it by mistake, you can still restitute this by clicking on this our back icon, which brings them back magically. Okay, now that we are done with the main icons at the top of my TradingView and the left of my TradingView, let us move to the ones on the right. Here we have our watch list, which shows our most traded Forex pairs for Forex traders, or futures, or indices for indices traders, or crypto for those that are into crypto trading. And once you click on this, our watch list icon, you have the possibility to extend this your chat view. And if you want to send a message to the TradingView community, you can simply click on chat here and type in what you want to type in and send, or you can view what others are saying in the TradingView community. Here is the screeners icon, which shows you different stocks and their prices. As a Forex trader, the main thing you can do at this right hand side is adding or deleting Forex pairs. Let's say, for example, you want to add a pair. You can simply search here and add the ones that aren't yet added to your watch list, as you can clearly see here. Click on add and it adds automatically to your watch list. Here is your Forex pair watch list. Here are my most traded currencies, and if you want to delete anyone at a given point in time, simply press this little dustbin icon at the edge here, as you can clearly see, and it deletes automatically. Alright, that's a wrap up. By now, you should feel way more confident navigating TradingView and using all those tools like a pro. It might seem a lot at first, but trust me, once you get comfortable, it becomes second nature. Remember, the more you use these tools, the better you will get at spotting setups, managing trades, and making smarter decisions. So, do not just watch. Open your chart, try things out, experiment. That's where the real learning happens. If this video helped you out, even a little, do me a favor, hit that like button so YouTube knows this content matters. And if you are serious about leveling your trading, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell. I have got more tutorials and strategy breakdowns coming your way. And hey, let's chat in the comments. What's your favorite TradingView tool so far, or what do you want me to cover next? Thanks so much for watching. Keep learning, keep testing, and I will see you in the next one. Happy trading!